guys, it's Hannah here, and today we are doing part 3 of my makeup collection Declutter. We are doing blushes. Now, I love blushes. I love colour on my cheek. Well, I don't know how this light's going to show this on my cheek, but I'm loving the cheek I've got on today. I love this. So I'm just going to get right into it. This one's going to be a little bit of a longer one because I do love blushes. It's not going to be the longest. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Alright, so these are all of my blushes, and I'm going to really try and be brutal here because I do not use all of these, so I really just want to get rid of what I don't use. And I'm going to start with the things that I know for a fact I never use, and that is my Benny Tint and Lolly Tint from Benefit. These I do not like on the lips. Well, I never use them on the lips, I never use them on the cheek because I don't like how they kind of work. Erin is actually here to make a decision. Would you like to have either of these in your collection?
Okay.
Nope. So these are going to be passed. Actually, no, these are going to be thrown out because this is unsanitary to pass on. And something else that I've never actually used and is actually past its expiration date is the Josie Maran Coconut Watercolor Cheek Gelée in Pink Escape. I lie. Apparently I have used it. But this is expired and I actually don't smell that good anyway. But I don't use cream blushes. There is a reason those are my only cream blushes, because I do not like them. So I'm just getting thrown out as well. Okay, let's start with things I know I'm keeping. My Clinique Cheek Pop in Plum Pop. I love this blush. It is a gorgeous hot pink. I use it on the eyes. I use it on the cheeks. It's just the most gorgeous pigmented long wearing blush ever. It's definitely keeping that. My MAC Alluring Aquatics in See Me, Hear Me. I need more in Extra Dimension blushes in my life. I love this formula. It's super soft, super buttery, and it just gives a beautiful mauvey colour to the cheeks. Too Faced Love Flush in Love Hangover. I will never need to buy the full size of this because this little baby one is so cute and will last me forever. It's just like a really pretty peachy corally colour that lasts really nicely on the cheeks, but it's more pinky than corally, which is why I like it, because I don't love super orange colours on me. Sticking with Too Faced, my full-size Love Flush Hanger in Your Love Is King. I actually use a really light hand with this, but when I do, it is so worth it. It is a beautiful berry colour. I love it this time of year in winter. Ignore the blue stains on my hand. I will get to that one day. But I love this on my cheeks. It's just a beautiful rosy berry colour. Sticking with the theme, Hourglass Mood Exposure. This blush is probably one of my favourite blushes of life, but I don't wear it as often because it's shimmery. But I love it. Again, that beautiful rosy colour. Yes, we know I have a type. Again, Tarte Exposed. Beautiful, nudie, rosy, neutral coloured blush that doesn't swatch for a damn, but it is incredible on the cheeks. Something I think I'm going to get rid of is my mini Bare Minerals in the Natural High. I don't use shimmery blushes, and this is basically the exact same as NARS Orgasm. And what I will be keeping is my NARS Orgasm Laguna Duo. So I'd rather just keep this one and get rid of this one. Want that? Yeah. So pass that along. Something I will also be passing along is the Disney Cinderella and MAC collection. This is the Iridescent Beauty Powder in Coupe de Chic. I love this packaging. I hate this powder. It creates hard pan really badly. And it's just an iridescent kind of nothingness. It's too dark as a highlight for me, and I don't use blush toppers, so there's no point in me having this in my collection, I believe. Which makes me really sad because that was super expensive. Getting down to the, well, we're not even getting down to the nitty gritty. Sticking with my love, you guys know. Mauvey Rosy Colours. This is Urban Decay's Fetish 8-Hour Blush. Again, love this formula. Gosh, I have a real kind of thing with my colours, don't I? Definitely keeping that. Along the same thing, this is the best blush ever, and it's like $4. This is the Essence Silky Touch blush in 20 Baby Doll. Yeah, that colour I cannot get enough of. The rosy pinky colour. It's even a little bit more pink than the others. definitely keeping that. Something that I actually just recently took out of my Back to MAC bag and put back in my collection. This is Maxwell Dressed. Now, when I first got this, I hated this blush. I thought it did nothing for me. But now that I've just embraced the fact that I'm white, it still doesn't swatch for a damn. But I love popping this on my cheek after I pop blush all the way up my kind of cheekbone, and then just pop this on the apples. It's just very light and pink and just gives a little bit of pop to the skin. So I'm actually going to keep that. Goodness, something I am going to get rid of. This was given to me in a swap, but I just don't use it. This is the Is Cosmetics CC Radiance palette. And basically, the bronze is too dark for me, the blush is too orangey for me, and this powder is too dark for me to use as anything. So I don't get enough. I've used this maybe twice, and I just don't get enough use out of it, so I'm going to pass it along. Okay, my two Milani Rose blushes. I really like these. Definitely going to keep a hold of Tea Rose because it is the one obviously I've used more of. And I really, really want to keep the Coral Cove because I don't have any colours like it in my collection. But it is so neon coral and I just don't wear it. So I will pass this one along. Let me clean off my swatches. Okay, so my two NYX blushes, I have Peach and Pinched. I'm going to keep Peach because it's just a really nice light pink colour and I don't have many of these in my collection. But I'm going to pass along Pinched because it is literally like every other blush I have, a really nice rosy colour with a bit of a shimmer. Again, I just don't use it because I have so many others in my collection that I prefer. So I'm going to pass Pinched along, but I'm definitely going to keep Peach. You can see how much I've used that. Two of the Max Factor. These are the Cream Puff Blushes in Lovely Pink and Lavish Mauve. I'll swatch these two for you. These are basically considered dupes for the Hourglass Ambient blushes. And they are really pretty on the skin and they do blend out really nicely. I'm going to pass these along though because this is exactly the same as Hourglass's Mood Exposure, and this one in, what's this? Lovely Pink is very similar to MAC's Mood Exposure. And I would prefer obviously to use other ones that were a bit more expensive and pass these ones along. But very nice formula. Sticking with baked blushes. These are the Milani baked blushes. Definitely keeping Delicioso Pink. It's just a hot pink and I don't have anything else like this in my collection and I love it. So what do I have? Dolce Pink and Berry Amore. Now I like the matte ones more just because I like to highlight more specifically on my face rather than going in with like a shimmery blush. I'm going to pass on Berry Amore purely because it's very terracotta-y on me and I don't like that tone. And I'll keep Dolce Pink for one more round of Declutter. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Okay, so Tarte's Prim eyeshadow blush. Wow. This is a very similar colour to Tarte's Exposed. I love the formula on this, but I have so many blushes that colour that I'm going to pass this one along. I will, however, be keeping NARS's Deep Throat blush. I love this colour. It's just a nice light pink. Hate NARS's names, but the colours are really good. Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Prenup. I can never get this to work on me. It's like they're matte eyeshadows. You can't apply them with a brush, but I hate using my fingers to apply it, and it doesn't even swatch nicely when I use my fingers, and it doesn't blend. So I'm just going to actually throw that out because it's kind of creamy, so I don't feel right passing that along. hardest part of the collection. Definitely keeping both of my Benefit box powders. They don't get enough love, but I do love both of the colours. And I want more. I really want to get Dallas, but I need to wait. So I will keep both of these. My MAC Toledo Kindergarten Red, definitely keeping this. I love that you can like create different colours with this, like focusing your brush up here or down here. Very beautiful. I just need to remember to use it more in the package. Alright, the final countdown. Of course everyone has to make noise. We have puppy guests, so hopefully they don't come in the shop. Napoleon Perdis Mosaic Powder in Blushing. It looks like this. This is my favourite of the Napoleon single blushes, so I'm definitely keeping this one. But I will pass along the powder in Flushing. As I said, I don't love corally colours. I bought this when I started and tried to get this to work on me, but I just don't like how it looks on me. So I'll pass this along. Definitely keeping my Napoleon contour palette. I use this in my kit a lot for contouring, so I sanitize it quite regularly, so I'm definitely keeping that one. And then I will also keep my Illamasqua Powder Blusher Duo in Katie and Ambition, because I love Katie so much. Ambition, not so much. It's as that kind of glittery. Oh, that's actually really pretty. The glitter doesn't come off as much. Maybe I need to try Ambition a bit more. Love Katie, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. So I'm pretty proud of myself with that one. I think I did a really good job. Obviously this is still more blush than anyone needs in their entire lifetime. But I did cull it down quite a bit. So I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 powder products and then 3 creams. So I'm pretty impressed with that. This is what I am keeping. And yeah, so I'm pretty proud of myself with it when it came to blushes. So that was all my blushes. Yes, I have a lot. Yes, I'm keeping a lot, but I am getting rid of a few. So I don't feel too bad. Okay, so as I said, we're only up to part 3. There's many more to come, so do subscribe, clicking the button down below to keep up to date on all my videos. Starting with this Declutter series, give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying the Declutter series, and let me know in the comments down below what other videos you'd like to see. If you guys have done Declutter recently, how you went. If you guys want to see reviews on anything you've seen, let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!